Hello everyone, welcome to Mr. Chess Tactics. Here is an example of a bishop and a knight checkmate. It's, it's a very beautiful and but the most difficult, one of the most difficult checkmate combination. Even masters have hard time dealing with it. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump to the game. It's white to move. White needs to play bishop g2, controlling this diagonal. All black can do here is to avoid this diagonal. Alright, so he needs to go the opposite direction, and that is these squares. Alright, so black needs to play king d4. So white needs to play king d2, not allowing black to go to c3. And then black will play king e5, right? And then white needs to play king e3 again, opposition. Okay. King f5, then knight d3, taking off this e5 square from black king. And then king g5. Then bishop e4, again sealing off these squares from black. And after bishop e4, black plays king f6. And then white plays king d4. Then king e6. Then we'll have king c5, trying to seal off this dark square, this d6 square from the black king. So king e7. Then we'll have king d5. Now the black king must decide where to go, so he goes to the h8 corner where checkmate cannot be forced. So king f6. Then we'll have king d6, again opposition. Okay. Then king f5. So now we'll have king e5, taking off this important f6 square. Then black needs to play king g7, and then king e6, again sealing off this important f7 square from black. And then if king g8, then we'll have knight e5, centralizing the knight, trying to centralize the knight and take off this important f7 square. And then black will play king f8. So we'll have an opposition again, king f6. Okay. Then king g8. Then we'll have knight f7. And after knight f7, we'll have king f8. Then we'll have bishop h7. And then king e8. And after that, we'll have knight e5. So we're just trying to build a wall here and drive the black king to this corner. Okay. And after king d8, then we'll have bishop e4. Alright. And if king c7, so black is trying to avoid putting his king into this square. So he needs to bring his king to the a5. But white should not allow it. So he needs to create a wall so that the black king cannot penetrate through these squares. Alright. So after king c7, we'll have knight c4. Okay, so we're building a wall now. And then black plays king d7. So we'll have king f7 opposition. All right. Then king d8. Then we'll have bishop c6, again trying to put a wall here. Then king c7, bishop a4. So we're now building a wall. All right. So that the black king cannot escape. Now, after that, we'll have king d8 again. Black is trying to avoid going to this a8 square. Alright, so king f8, king c7, then we'll have king e7, king c8, again king e8 opposition. Alright, so we'll have king b7, then we'll have king d7. Okay, if say black plays king c7, then we'll have bishop d7, trying to seal off this c8 square so that the black king will be pushed to this square. Alright, so king b7, then we'll have king d7, king b8, then we'll have bishop c6, again sealing off this important b7 square. Alright, so king a7, then we'll have king c7, opposition again. Alright, now we'll have king a6, so after that we'll have bishop a4. Okay, allowing this black king to occupy this important this a8 square. Alright, so after bishop a4, then black will play king a7 and bishop b5. So now we're taking off this a6 square from the black king. So he only has two options here, the a8 square and the a7 square. We'll just go back and forth here. Alright, so now we're trying to create a mating net on this black king. Alright, so after bishop b5, then king a8. So now the important king b6. Alright, so we're occupying now the b6 so that we can seal off this a7 square. So after king b8, we'll have bishop a6, and after bishop a6, king e8, then we'll have knight d6, king b8, and then bishop c8. Alright, so black will go back to the 8 square, and then we'll occupy again the c7 square, trying to seal off this b8 square for the black king. And then king a7, so we'll have the important knight b5 check, and after that it's gonna be a mate. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. This bishop and knight checkmate seldom happen on the board, but every chess player needs to have a deep knowledge on this checkmate combination. It's very, very important. Even masters have hard time dealing with this checkmate combination. Okay, so try to master this on your own. You can use a computer as your sparring partner so that you can hone your the skill. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and you have a nice chess day.